Hello, thank you very much for clicking this video. I am Ali Hossain, a Pixel Perfect web developer. Today one of my clients asked me to change his website scrollbar so it looks much more interesting and useful. I cannot share that project to you, but I think if I create a tutorial so you can know how to style the scrollbar, and as you can see I already created this. If you're interested to know how I do that, please continue with this. Before starting that, you have to know that this scrollbar is only work on Google Chrome browser, Safari browser, Opera browser and also Android and iOS browser, but it don't support in Firefox and also Internet Explorer. So before starting this or before taking a project such like that, please let your client know that it will not work in Firefox as well as Internet Explorer. The reason because we don't find such kinds of style how we can style this for Firefox or Internet Explorer. So remember that. So let's start after the intro. So let's start. At first I will create a HTML file and extension will be HTML. It will show you your computer default browser. As you can see, my computer default browser is Firefox developer version. So now I will open it with bracket. I already created a tutorial, top 5 reasons why you should use bracket. You can check this out if you're interested. Okay, now I will create a simple HTML document, but you can use this trick in WordPress, Joomla or other CMS. Head, title, scrollbar CSS, style. I will style everything here so you can understand better. And here should be body. I think you have very good knowledge about that. In this body I will create a class called scrollbar, and here I will write some text and hit enter. Okay, now I will open it with Opera. Okay, as you can see it's very complicated text. You can style everything, I know, but you need to know how to style the scrollbar. As like see, this is very basic style. So now I will style this. I think if the scrollbar is here, it will very difficult to notice how it's changed. So what I will do, here I will select the class, then I will use width 400 pixel, height 500 pixel, overflow X hidden and overflow Y scroll. Now if I refresh, you will see the item is here and the scrollbar is here also. I think it will be more noticeable if I use this in the center. So for doing that, I think I will use here margin 30 pixel and auto and reload. See, it's here. I think now it's much more noticeable to you. I think I should increase the font size for this text editor so you will see better. Okay, now I need to style the scrollbar, this scrollbar. Okay, so for selecting this scrollbar, as you can see, for selecting this class I write here dot for class and also the class name. So for selecting the scrollbar, what should I code? I will use then WebKit. Then scrollbar. Okay, I will use here width 20 pixel, and now if I refresh, you will not see anything. The reason because I use here width 20 pixel. Now if I use here a background, you will understand. If I use here red, so it will be much more noticeable. And now if I refresh, as you can see, it's 20 pixel width. As you can see here, red background. Okay, now I will hit enter, and I'll write here again WebKit Scrollbar, then track. Okay, now here I will use a box shadow. So for using box shadow, I will use here again WebKit, then box shadow, and I think you know about box shadow properties in CSS. I already created series tutorial about all CSS and HTML. If you have any query, you can check them. Insert 0, 0, 6 pixel, and you can use hex code, but I will use here RGB color mode. 0, 0, 0, 0.3. Okay, it's a box shadow property. Now if I refresh, what happened? Nothing, right? But I should use here border radius. (10 pixel), or you can use as you required. So I will now refresh. Also you don't see any change, but the tracking is working. Okay, now what should I do? I should use here the scroll bar thumb, so you can see the scroll bar. Okay, so for adding the scroll bar thumb, I will add it right now. Thumb, and here also I will use border radius 10 pixel, and box shadow will be same. I'll copy this here. Now if I refresh, you can see here I have a tracker. Now it will be much more noticeable if I remove the background, red background, what I was added. Now if I refresh, you can see it's very interesting and very styling. You can style your scroll bar as your choice, and I think it's very useful for you. If you think this video is helpful for you, please click the subscribe button and click the bell button next to the subscribe button, so you will find all of my tutorial at first. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.